an inn that is finally open, saying goodbye to a favorite series, and a special cozy mystery. What do these three things have in common? Welcome or welcome back to Mr. Francy Reads! Let's go, y'all! Yes, hello, and welcome or welcome back to Mr. Francy Reads. I am, of course, Mr. Francy, and I'm truly honoured that you've once again chosen to join me today as I do my end-of-week vlog. I planned on filming this 2 days ago, then I planned on filming it yesterday, and it didn't work out. Today, for me, is actually Sunday, so it is Sunday the 13th, and I plan to film this on the 11th, but that's okay. It's all good. We have some books to discuss, so I'm excited about that. I don't have tea at the moment. I have coffee. I'm still waking up, but I'm about 2 sips away from making tea, so I might pause at one point, make some tea, and then show you what the tea is. But anyway, I'm literally 2 sips away from making the tea. The quote of today is, "All that is required is courtesy and kindness." Yeah, so if someone needs to hear that, that's today's quote. So, you know, sometimes we find ourselves in certain situations with people where we're struggling with them, maybe struggling to communicate with them, having an argument with them. We don't want to talk to them, or they don't want to talk to us. But if we proceed forward with courtesy and kindness, not only will the world be a much better place, but we will be able to at least come to a neutral standpoint with each other. Moving forward with respect and courtesy and kindness will go a very, very, very long way. Alright, we are going to talk some cozy wozies. We'll talk the first book, then I'll go make my tea. Because it feels wrong not having a tea while I'm doing... You know what? We won't even talk the first book. I'm going to go make my tea, and I'll be right back. As the tea steeps, I thought I would tell you what today's tea is. It is Red Seal's Tropical Hot or Cold Brew. It contains apple, hibiscus, rosehip, natural flavouring, orange peel, stevia glycosides, mango juice granules, coconut pieces, and vanilla pods. This is a really, really nice blend. If you are someone who likes tropical, but it's not too tart, this is perfect because of the fact that they add the coconut pieces and the vanilla pods. It's like adding a little, almost like adding a little bit of cream. It's not cream, but it's like adding a little bit of creaminess texture to the tropical. And it's really, really, really beautiful. Let's go back and talk cozies with my tea. Welcome back. So yeah, it's part of Red Seal's variety pack. So you can see there, this is the variety pack, and yeah, it is the tropical one, that one there. I hope you can read it, but in case you can't, I'll read them out to you. So there's 5 blood orange, 5 raspberry and strawberry, 5 tropical, 5 peach and pineapple. And the funny thing is, you can get the blood orange, the raspberry and strawberry, and the peach and pineapple in a 20-pack on its own. You used to be able to get the tropical in a 20-pack on its own, but they've discontinued that now. So I can't get that one, which is really annoying because I would love to just buy a 20-pack of the tropical. And now if I want 20 tropicals, I need to buy 4 variety packs to get 5 of each to make up a 20-pack. But oh well, my birthday's around the corner. Maybe I can say to someone, can you buy me 4 variety packs of Red Seal? It is really, really beautiful. Oh my goodness. It's just so nice. As I said, the creaminess texture from the vanilla pod and the coconut, it's just so good. If you've ever had Like, I used to have this juice. It was pineapple and coconut, and it was really, really nice. So if you've ever had anything with like coconut or coconut and vanilla with a tropical flair, you'll know the difference between the tartiness of a standard tropical versus a tropical flavoring that has something creamy in it, such as vanilla and coconut, etc., etc. And it's just a perfect balance. It's really, really cozy and beautiful. And I highly recommend Red Seal. Despite the fact that I don't love all of the flavors on here, I will say that at minimum, I like all of the flavors. The blood orange one is the one that I am a bit iffy on. Like, it's like probably a 3.5 out of 5 stars for me. The raspberry and strawberry is 5 stars. The tropical is 5 stars. The peach and pineapple is probably like 4.5. So it's still really, really good and really flavorful. Each of the tea bags in this Red Seal variety pack, each different variety flavor, contains a really massive punch of flavor, which I really do appreciate. Because do you remember the last time we spoke how I had that Twinings one and how I wished it was a little more tarty and there was more appley? Yeah, so with the Red Seal, they taste really, really flavorful. So I highly recommend Red Seal. They've been doing an amazing job for me so far. All right, cozy. So I was saying earlier, an inn that has finally opened, and that's because I'm talking about Answers in the Attic, which is book number 4. We always have an issue with this glare. There we go. Book number 4 in the Inn at Holiday Bay Coast Mystery Series by Kathy Daly. This is a series where I've been waiting for this inn to be open, and it finally is! I'm sorry, I'll just quickly tell you when the inn opens. If you think that is a spoiler, I'll put my hand up and then I'll put it down when I'm done. But I'm just saying when the inn opens in the book, okay? All right, here we go. The inn opens right at the end of the book. So, literally right at the end of the book. Okay, putting it down. So I'm really, really happy that the inn is finally open. Woohoo! I'm so excited. Yee! So in case you weren't aware, in this series we follow Abby Sullivan, who was, as I say, looking to open an inn in Holiday Bay in Maine. So in this book, alongside her employee and best friend Georgia, her cat Rufus and Georgia's dog Ramos, and a new furry addition in this book, Abby sets about dealing with the last thing she needs to get renovated before the opening, the attic. But when a stranger arrives on the doorstep claiming to be a descendant of the former owners of the property, what other answers will be uncovered? So, to my thoughts on this one. And so, yeah, my thought is, regarding, so yeah, trying to keep it spoiler free, but, my thought is yay for the inn being open, basically. Yeah, finally it is open, and I say finally because it's taken 4 books to open, so yay, the inn is finally open, woo! I came to the series for the inn, so I'm happy it's finally open, and I'm looking forward to seeing what happens, yeah, moving forward with that. I really appreciated the new furry addition to the family and still have a big heart for Georgia, despite the fact that the narrator makes her sound like sadness from the inside out. I mean, seriously. She sounds like sadness. I didn't care for the mystery, although this series seems to have the mystery be a background thing more than a foreground one. We spoke about that last time. All in all, it was still a good book, and I cannot wait for book number 5. Book 3 got 3 stars from me, but book 4 got 4 stars from me, and a big part of the reason for the extra star was the fact that the inn is finally open! Woo! I'm just seeing in my mind a visual of, you know, how you have the close sign and then you can turn that to the open sign. It's like the close turning to open. It's open! We can cut that ribbon! Yay! I'm so happy. I cannot wait to read book 5. I am not reading it in May because I was meant to read this book in May, but I wanted the inn to be open. So in June, I will read, as I planned to already, book number 5. But 4 stars for this one, and yay, 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 the inn is open! Woo! Alrighty, so the next thing that I said was saying goodbye to a favorite series, and I am really sad to say goodbye to a favorite series, but I'm referring to book 5 in the Grilled Cheese Cozy Mystery series, You Better Watch Out by Linda Riley. So, yeah, so this is book 5 of So Far 5, and can we just take a moment to really appreciate this cover? Oh my word. How beautiful is that? And even like you got the little Santa things over here and the gift to the little bottle of poison, funny enough. Havati, the dog, the house, all decorated, all Christmassy. That little area with the lights and the candy canes. This is just a beautiful cover. Absolutely gorgeous. Anyway, so the series premise of this series is that we follow Carly Hale, who runs a grilled cheese eatery in Balsam Dell in Vermont, with cute appearances by her dog, Havati. In this book, Carly and her sister attend the Christmas Carol dress rehearsal at the Opera House when suddenly everything is stopped over some concerns. This is followed by a scream, and it's announced that the guy who played Marley is now dead. Carly's friend Gina, who is also in the play, is accused of his murder. So Carly dons her sleuthing cap one more time to ensure her friend's safety and prove her innocence. Okay, so I gave every book in this series 5 stars. I'm giving this one 4 stars, which is sad because book 1, book 2, book 3, and book 4 all got 5 stars. This one got 4. Like, so close to the whole, I'm not a poker player, but I'm so close to the whole royal flush, if you know what I mean, and it just didn't happen. But anyway, it's just because it lacked in the culinary department for me. The culinary department in books 1, 2, 3, and 4 were definitely quite prevalent, and I really appreciated that. In this one, it was lacking, so I docked a star for that. Not to say there's no culinary, there just wasn't as much as you get in the first 4. Alright. I found it cute that it was set at Christmas time and very much enjoyed my time with Carly, Ari, and Havati. I thought the mystery was intriguing, but I didn't like the reveal. In saying that, I really hope we get more from the series because it truly is one of my all-time faves. As I said, I gave it 4 stars, and I am very sad that this is either the last book or that I'm up to date and have to wait a while for the next one. I'm really hoping that's the case. It's the second one that I just have to wait. But as I was saying in my last vlog, if you hear a snifter of information that there's going to be more in this series, please track me down. Be like, Mr. Francy, wave me down, like with a big flag or something. Hello, Mr. Francy! We've heard about grilled cheese! Because I need to know. I don't want this series to be done. I love this series so much. I highly recommend this series. I think you are going to love it. It was the perfect series for me as far as the culinary side, as far as the main character, the protagonist Amateur Sleuth and how she is as a character, her personality, her dog, the mysteries. I just love this series so much, and I just really wish that there were more. But I will be reading more Linda Riley. Unfortunately, though, I'm either up to date or done, who knows, with grilled cheese. 4 stars for this one. It's so beautiful. Seriously, no, it's so beautiful. Excuse me. It just really is. It's really lovely. Okay, anyway, a special cozy mystery. So, the third book we're going to talk about, had I filmed 2 days ago, I would have been a third of the way through. Had I filmed it yesterday, I would have been done. I haven't read today. So, yeah. Anyway, it's today. I am done with it now. And that is a special, beautiful read for me. It is a paranormal cozy mystery book. The series is called A Witch's Cat Mystery Series by Delia James. Book number 1 is called A Familiar Tale. We got a cat there, a broom, a birdie, a nice little cottage, beautiful trees, flowers. Oh, the cover is absolutely gorgeous. And some books there with the cat. You guys, we need to talk. This book, I was captivated from page 1. And I was doing reading sprints, hosting them on my Discord server, which, by the way, link to my Discord is always pinned in the first comment below as well as in the description. Click on that link. We'd love to have your company. We do reading sprints every single day. We don't miss any day at all. So we would love to have your company. We sprint every day for many hours. So please come along. It is so much fun over on the Discord. And thank you to all of my beautiful Discorders. You know who you are. You always make my day filled with brightness, sparkles, a lot of just cozy, happy, warm feelings. So thank you to all my current beautiful Discorders. If you're not one of them and you'd like to be, we would love to have your company. Please do join us over there. Absolutely, totally free to join, and you'd be welcome with open arms. All right. So this book, I was hosting that reading sprint, and I think I made it maybe a chapter or two in, and I was already saying, I don't know what's going to happen, but I feel like this is going to become a very special series for me. I just have the feeling already it's going to be 5 stars, and I've only just started, so I'll see how I go, but it just feels really, really special. And the more the book went on, I just kept feeling the same way. This is a really special cozy. I love this cozy. I need to read more from this author. I really resonated with this book, which is interesting because, it's a paranormal cozy, and I'm not a paranormal person, so that was weird. But I just really felt like I connected to the book. I felt like I was connecting to the mystery. I felt like I was connecting to, again, as I say, I'm not a paranormal person in reality, but I do like paranormal reads in books. And I loved the paranormal side. So let me tell you what the premise is, because you're probably thinking, that's great, Mr. Francy. Now I want to know what it's about. Okay. So in this book, we follow Annabelle Britton, who decides to visit Portsmouth in New Hampshire. But when she stumbles upon a smoky grey cat named Alistair and follows him into a charming cottage, Annabelle finds herself in a whole spellbook full of trouble. Soon the mystery surrounding Alistair's former owner, who died under unusual circumstances, grows when another local turns up dead. Armed with magic, friends, and the charmed cat who adopted her more than the other way around, Annabelle sets out to pore through the evidence and uncover a killer. Okay, so quite a lot to unpack there, but yeah. So Annabelle moves to Portsmouth in New Hampshire, or she goes there to stay for a little bit. The cat finds her. She ends up finding out the cat is her familiar. That's not too much of a spoiler for you. I mean, it says a familiar tale. You got the cat on the cover. You can probably easily put 2 and 2 together there. Right. So anyway, this cat, I love this cat so much. I want Alistair. I want this cat. He gets very involved in the mystery. He definitely helps Annabelle to try and solve it. And Annabelle finds out there is a whole lot more to Portsmouth, New Hampshire, and herself than initially met the eye, if that makes sense. So yeah. Anyway, I absolutely love this book, as I said, from page 1. Something about it just felt very special to me, even early on. Meeting Annabelle, meeting Alistair, meeting the other witches. So, Annabelle ends up meeting other witches. So it's not a spoiler to say she's a witch. I mean, the cat's her familiar. If you are familiar with familiars, then you know that a familiar is a pet that assists a witch. So I don't think it's a spoiler to say Annabelle's a witch. She has a familiar. Anyway, so she meets other witches, and I really enjoyed meeting them. Dealing with the unsolved case of Alistair's former owner. All of it was just such a captivating read for me. I planned to read this book in 3 days. I finished it in 2 because it was just that good. I cannot wait to get on to book number 2 and other books by this author. And I gave this book 5 stars. And this is my first 5-star of April, which shows how special this is to me. Any little minor thing becomes a star deduction for me these days. So I have a lot of 4-star reads for this month, some of which are higher on the 4-star scale, some are lower 4-star rating scale, but this is my first perfect 5-star read. I just love this book. I love this world. I love Delia James's writing. I love Annabelle. I love Alistair. I love the mystery. I loved every single thing about this book, about this world. Oh my goodness. And I had heard things going into this one of people not liking it, and that's totally fine because the cheese, just like myself, stands alone. So that's totally fine. I love that it's something I love. But oh my gosh, it was so perfect, and I feel like this series is going to become a fave of mine. Unfortunately, there's only 3 books out in this series, so yeah. what can you do? But Delia James is not the author's actual name. She writes under many different pen names. And my dear friend, a dear friend of mine over on the Discord server was showing me all the different pen names that she writes under with other different cozies. And I'm definitely going to be giving them a go as well. So this is on my A to Z cozy mystery board under letter A. So I will be reading this one. I've read this one now. I'm going to read book number 2 at some point, then cross that off of A. And then the plan would have been to get to book number 3 next year, but I think I'll probably just get to book 3 this year and close out the series. But this was special. Really, really special to me. And if you don't mind paranormal in your cozies, I recommend picking this up. I connected with it from page 1. It was intriguing from page 1 and kept being intriguing all the way through. I just couldn't fault it. It was absolutely fantastic. So 5 stars from me, and I personally, not everyone, but I highly recommend this book. I thought it was wonderful. Can't wait to get on to the second one. So what am I reading moving forward? Alright, so I haven't started reading today. I will be starting as soon as this video is done. Like literally, I'm going to stop this video, upload it to YouTube. Before I even start editing it, I'm going to start reading. So I haven't read today. It's quite late in the day and I haven't read, and I notice it. I'm not someone who pressures myself to read, but I am someone who notices when I haven't read in a day, or if it takes me a long time to get to my reading, because my reading is my thing. It's me time. It's time to be in my cozy mystery world. And so it's just weird that it's now nearly 4 o'clock in the afternoon and I haven't read. It's not like me. But anyway, so what I will be picking up is, oh my gosh, I cannot wait to get to this. Book number 2 in the Salem B&B Cozy Mystery series, Mrs. Morris and the Witch. I am so excited to get this book. Book number 1 was so good. What's her name? The one we follow? Charlene Morris. We follow her in Salem B&B. She's purchased to keep it simple, a mansion that she wants to turn into a B&B, which is fantastic. While she's there, she meets a ghost who is very friendly. Book 1 was so good. I couldn't wait to get to book number 2, and now I finally am going to when we finish this video, so I'm very, very excited. Very, very, very excited. Woo! Sorry. Then after that one, I'm getting to another one that I'm really excited to get to, because I had planned on reading this book in the first year that I started reading Cozy Mysteries, which I think was like late 2021, early 2022, somewhere around there. And I'm finally getting to the series. It is the first book in the Bread Shop Cozy Mysteries series, Kneaded to Death by Winnie Archer. And I hear she makes her own bread. It's very culinary on the bread side. I'm very, very, very excited to get to this. And then after that one, I will just have enough time before we get to the end of this upcoming week, to get to a new series, completely new series for me, but by an author we are all familiar with. I just finished You Better Watch Out. I was very sad. I needed more Linda Riley. It is book number 1 in the Cat Lady Mystery series by Linda Riley, Escape Clause. So my Linda Riley journey is not over yet. So it's going to be a fun reading time for Mr. Francy. Yee! Oh, just give me a moment. I'm describing the other books, everyone. Okay, so 4 stars. Really looking forward to the next one. 4 stars, but all of the others were 5. Great way to close out the series if this is the end. And 5 stars is a very special read for me. And as I said, this is what's coming up. Alright everyone, thank you so much for joining me. Please do be kind, love one another, drink some nice tea. That really is divine, absolutely divine. Yeah, and don't forget our saying of the day, courtesy and kindness. That's what's required, courtesy and kindness. Alright? Alright. And, yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much for joining. Letting you all go, as I said, peace, blessings, so much love. Please be kind and love one another. And spread your sparkling energy all throughout the world. And until next time, happy reading. Bye, everyone.